Hello, everyone. So I am recording this during the week of Thanksgiving. So first of all, happy Thanksgiving to everyone, whether I see you in person this week or not. So this short practice is going to be about gratitude. And you don't have to do this practice just at Thanksgiving time. We can always cultivate gratitude in our life, no matter what the season, no matter what time of year it is. So finding yourself in a comfortable position, you can be on a chair or you can be on the mat. Most of today's class will be standing, but if you are a little wobbly in your chair, if you're used to chair yoga, then please have a chair nearby. So you could be in your living room and you could just kind of walk toward a recliner or a living room chair that you have there. You could move to your kitchen. You could be on a kitchen chair. Have something that's rather stable though, nothing that is going to be wobbly. And wherever you are, you can be sitting on the earth or your chair, but just now allow your eyes to drift closed. And set an intention to appreciate every moment, every breath, and every movement. Gratitude is about appreciating every minute of your life, savoring the air in your lungs, the healing stretch you feel in your muscles, the strength you feel in your joints, the softness you feel in your heart, and the bliss that you feel when you meditate. Yoga makes your body secrete endorphins with a rush of adrenaline that boosts your health and happiness, and thus yoga naturally boosts gratitude. And as we flow through our movements, make your movement an offering. Bringing your hands together now. This is called Anjali Mudra, when we have our hands pressed together. We also do this when we say Namaste. We take this sometimes during class as well. And taking this mudra helps spread the feeling of gratitude, soar the sun, and life in general through practice. Let your hands find your lap again. And count your blessings with every breath. It is nearly impossible to do this for an entire practice session, but just become aware of this for a few moments. Inhale the essence of a blessing and exhale all limitations, keeping you from experiencing the blessing in every area of your life. So inhaling a word that resonates, a blessing to you, no matter what that is. And inhale that deep into your body. And exhale, letting that go. So maybe your word is peace or relax. And as you exhale, think of letting go of everything that does not allow peace or relaxation to happen in your body. So maybe you find a tightness somewhere in your body. So just imagine that part of you softening. Maybe your mind is going here to there about all the things you have to do, or a past tense something that happened, an argument, or someone took your parking spot. For now, as you inhale your word, your blessing spreading over your body, letting that go. And feel that blessing or that word spread through your entire being. And then focus on the positive. It's easy to get disappointed and grumble about what you perceive as your shortcomings on the mat. Maybe you're not as flexible or as strong, or maybe an injury is inhibiting movement today. But make a commitment to use your yoga practice to observe all the amazing things you can do instead. And you will see that gratitude will spill over into other parts of your life as well. And when a pose gets challenging, smile through it. Realize your body is accepting this challenge and not forcing it to go any farther than it wants to go, but just smiling that your body took this challenge. It's doing the best that it can right now. And then allow your chin just to drop down to the center of your chest. And just pause there. And take a few rounds of breath there. And then in breath. Whether you're seated on a chair or the earth, take the arms up to the sky. Look up for our seated mountain. Eyes open up, looking up at the sky. And this welcoming, powerful pose kindles gratitude as you open your heart, but you stay grounded toward the earth and feel hope and grateful for all your dreams and the unknown adventures of your future that give you a sense of purposeness and openness. And then let the arms come down, bring the palms together again, and then let the arms float down for our seated mountain, whether we're on our chair or the mat. Take a deep breath in, a slow exhale out. And then allow your body to lift off your chair or the earth, coming into your standing position. Now, if you are used to chair yoga, bring a chair beside you. So we're going to have a little bit of support just beside our body off to the side. And that way it's there if we need it. Now, making sure you're not right beside your support, but rather a little bit back behind it. Because if we get off balance, what happens is if we don't see the support, if we're searching for it, that could be too late. So if I can always see my support, no matter if I've come forward a little bit or not, I know it's right there, it's within my eyesight, then I am much safer. So from here, we're going to take our standing mountain. So arms down, palms forward, thumbs roll out. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Feel your crown lifting to the sky. And just start to give some gratitude to this body that is currently yours, that is currently holding your spirit, your soul. And we might not be happy with our body every day. Our body sometimes makes us uncomfortable. Sometimes we have pain in our body. Sometimes we have anxiety or worries in our mind. But for this moment, even if it's just for this moment, send gratitude to your body for just as it is in this moment. And then take a big inhale, reach up to the sky. Our exhale, we're going to find our forward fold no matter where that is. So maybe my forward fold is hands on thighs. Maybe my forward fold is hands on knees, or maybe my forward fold is coming all the way down toward that earth. And as we pause here, releasing our spine and invoking gratitude as you learn to trust your feet to hold you and allow fresh oxygen-rich blood to move towards your brain for mental clarity. And allow your worries and negativity from the day to roll down your spine and pour off into the floor. And feel renewed with gratitude for the positivity in your life. And then we're going to come up very slow. So wherever your hands are, just start to slide them up a little bit. Pause, take a round of breath. Slide up a little bit farther, take a round of breath. Slide the hands to the hips and create more of a flat back. And then from there, over the next 3 inhales, find your spine getting strong and tall again. Like you're sipping the breath up or sipping the body up. Coming up and releasing the hands back to our standing mountain. From there, we're going to think of some things out in the world that we are grateful for. So we're going to start out with a tree and start to think about the things that the tree offers. So if you need your support, absolutely finding it. Coming up onto the ball of the right foot, draw the knee out to the side and allow the heel just to come to your standing leg. If we're holding our support, your hand's going to hold that support. Your other hand's going to come to your opposite shoulder. If you are not holding your support, maybe our hands can come to that pressing into one another again with the elbows drawn out. And just let your gaze soften on something straight ahead and start to think about maybe some things that you are thankful for that the trees give us. So the trees and plants give us our oxygen. The trees give us shade. Some trees bear fruit. Just thinking of some things that we are grateful for, that we have trees. And then maybe the arms drop from there. Maybe the hands open up. I am grateful for the trees. Releasing your hands slowly down. Taking your right knee forward, dropping it down, and then just pedaling of the knees. Now, if we're going to use our support, we're going to move it to the other side. If you are a chair that doesn't easily move, then just walk to the other side of it, or just simply turn the body around. Now we're going to take our left knee up, draw the heel out. If you're holding your chair, your hands on your chair, your opposite hand finds your opposite shoulder. If we are not holding our support, then our palms come together with the elbows drawn out. Again, starting to think about gratitude for the trees. And we can come to those same things we were grateful for. Or maybe we are grateful for the animal world, that the trees provide a home for them. Birds and squirrels and insects of all kinds. In the jungle, we have monkeys that sit on the trees. We have snakes that go up into the trees. So they don't have to be your favorite animal, but trees can be homes to all kinds of things. Thinking about, as we switch seasons into winter, just how pretty the snow looks on the trees. And then maybe the arms reach up again to the sky, growing your tree tall. Gratitude for the trees. And then we release down, and the knee comes forward, dropping the foot. Take the arms up and sprinkle the fingers down. So wiggling the fingers as they come down. And starting to say in your mind's eye, I am grateful for the rain. And just thinking, sometimes we think of rainy days as dreary days, or we know in the forecast it's going to rain, and sometimes we're like, oh man, it's going to rain. But then starting to think, if we did not have the rain, starting to think of people when they go through the droughts and there is no rain. So saying in your mind's eye, I am grateful for the rain. Taking one more, sprinkling down. I am grateful for the rain. And then our hands come together. We're going to make a lotus flower. So little fingers together, thumbs together, base of hand, other three fingers open up. And then just dropping your gaze down, saying, I give gratitude for the flowers. And again, thinking about flowers. Yes, they bring beauty to our world. They bring us joy and happiness and colors. But then thinking of some other things that the flowers can do. They help the bees. The bees can get their pollen from the flowers. And if we did not have the bees, it would be hard to grow some of our crops. So I am thankful for the flowers. I am thankful for the joy and the beauty of flowers. And I am also thankful for flowers and our ecosystem and how important they are. And then releasing back to our mountain. Opening the feet rather wide. Take the arms up and think about stars. Maybe the gaze is drawn up to the sky here. And I am grateful for the stars. Maybe imagining those stars as being other planets. And as we look up and we see so many stars, just thinking about the vastness of the universe and the sky, how they light up the night with their little twinkles. And then exhale, coming down. And from there, stepping the feet together. And then to our warrior. So left foot forward, right foot back. Turn that right toe gently to the right. Bend that front knee, reach up here. And I am grateful for the strength in my body. And And then clasp your elbows and take a bow. And I am grateful for the strength of my mind. In breath to reach back up. And exhale to find our mountain. Then we step back with the left foot. The right knee bends and we reach up. And again, I am strengthful for my bones and my muscles that allow me to take this pose. And grab the elbows, take your little bow down. And I am thankful for my mind and my breath. In breath to reach up. And exhale back to our mountain. From here, we're going to come into child's pose. So option A is the chair, option B is the earth. I'm going to show you both versions depending on where you are. So if you are in a chair, we're going to find our child's pose with a wider knee. We're going to clasp our hands and then we're just going to drop our forearms down to our lap. And then we're just looking straight down at the earth. So we did not bring the head down. Because if you take the head down, sometimes it's a lot on your blood pressure. So we're just going to pause here and breathe here. If you are on the earth, you're going to have several variations. So the most comfortable is a little bit of a wider knee. So we're going to come down on our knees and we're going to widen them apart. Move my bolster so I can scoot back a little bit. Then we're going to bend our elbows and stack your fist. Bring your forehead to your stacked fist. So we're going to lower down, forehead to stacked fist. And hips and heels are drawn toward one another. So no matter what version you are in your child's pose. This gentle hip opener inspires gratitude as you fold forward onto yourself, getting closer to the earth, as if you are putting a gentle kiss of gratitude on the forehead of Mother Earth. You bow down and surrender and let go of things that are not serving you. Find gratitude for your very breath, the sign that you are alive and everything is possible. Take 2 more cycles through. And then we're going to find our Shavasana pose, our resting pose. So find somewhere where you're very comfortable. You're in your home right now, so you could go to your couch and lie down. You could pause this video. You could go to your bed and lie down, or you could just find yourself in a comfortable chair. So wherever you are, just pausing the video if you need to. I'm going to read a meditation. It's a little bit of a longer meditation, so making sure that you feel comfortable. And as always, when you take your rest, you can move if you need to move. Because the goal of Shavasana, the goal of our rest is to quiet and still our mind and the thoughts that flow in and out and that constant cycle and that constant chatter of our mind. We want to calm that a little bit. We want to quiet that. It might not still all the way, but we are just finding quieter thoughts, slower thoughts. They're not going in and out as fast. And that's the magic. That's where we can find our peace a little bit. So again, just finding yourself being very, very comfortable. Allow yourself to close your eyes and give yourself the mental permission that for these next few moments, there is nothing that needs to be done from you. There is nowhere you need to go or be. This time is just for you. So this meditation is on gratitude in the body. Close your eyes. There is no rush to arrive. You are already here. Let any noise begin to drift to the edges, and let the rhythm of your breath become the anchor. There is nothing to figure out in this moment. There is only something to feel. This is a practice of stillness, not silence, not blankness, but presence. And softness, not weakness, but openness. This is the practice of letting your body be the guide. So take a slow, deep breath in. Let it move all the way down into your belly. Let your shoulders loosen even just slightly. Let your jaw unclench. And let your face release any holding. And let this first breath say, I am allowed to rest. I am allowed to receive. And now as we take another breath, let this one be a little slower than the one before. Let it meet your body where it is, without demand, without judgment. You are not separate from your body. You are not sitting in your body, but you are your body. A living, breathing, pulsing miracle of sensation, memory, intuition, and movement. But you may not always feel that way. You may some days feel tense. You may some days feel pain, fatigue, or numbness. You may carry old stories in your skin, and that's okay. This is not a moment for perfect harmony, but this is a moment for listening. So let your attention rest on your body, not from the outside in, but from the inside out. And begin with the feeling of gravity, the way the ground supports you, the way you don't have to hold everything yourself, but you are being held. So thank you, gravity. Thank you for keeping me grounded, and thank you for letting me settle. And then bring your awareness to your feet. You may not have noticed them all day, but feel them now. Not just as objects at the end of your legs, but as parts of you that carry you through the world, day after day, step after step. So thank you, feet, for moving me, for holding me up, for the weight that you carry without complaint. And then move your awareness slowly up through your ankles and your calves, and feel any warmth or coolness or tightness or ease here. You are not here to change anything, but you are here to feel what is real. And thank you, legs, for walking me forward, for standing in hard seasons, and for resting when I finally let go. And now into your knees, complex, incredible joints that bend and hold. Feel them, breathe into them. Thank you, knees, for adjusting and shifting and holding me steady. And now up to your thighs and your hips. Notice what is there. Any softness, any holding, or maybe a mix of both. Thank you, hips, for keeping me rooted and for being stronger than I realized. Moving into your pelvis, your center of gravity, your foundation. Feel what lives there and trust that you don't have to name it. And now rise into your belly, so often a place of stress, and yet a place of intuition, digestion, and warmth. Place a hand there if you'd like, and just feel the rise and the fall. Thank you, belly, for keeping me alive, for digesting all I feed it, physically and emotionally, and for being honest when I haven't listened. And now your lower back and your spine. Breathe into its length and let it hold you gently, not rigidly. Thank you, spine, for keeping me upright in the face of it all. And now your chest, the rise and the fall, and the breath, and the beating of your heart. Place a hand over your heart if it feels right, and feel the pulse, the warmth, and the life. Thank you, heart, for beating, for feeling, for staying open even when it hurt. and for keeping time when I forgot how. And now your shoulders, a place of invisible weight. Let them drop, even if it's just slightly. And thank you, shoulders, for carrying more than your share, for holding what others couldn't see. Your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers. These incredible hands that write and wash and feed and work and touch and offer and hold. So thank you, hands, for everything you do without being asked, for everything you've reached for, and for everything you've let go of. And now to your throat, your truth, your voice. Thank you, throat, for speaking even when it trembled, for staying silent when needed, for holding so many unsaid things with dignity. Your jaw, your mouth, your eyes, your forehead, and your scalp. Every feature that forms your face, the one that meets the world, that holds emotion, and that shows joy and fatigue alike. Thank you, face, for expressing what words couldn't, and for allowing me to be seen. And now let your awareness spread out and feel your whole body, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. This is the body that carries you, that breathes with you, that stays even when your mind wants to leave. This body has witnessed everything and is still here. Let yourself rest in that truth. You may not love every part of your body. You may not feel comfortable in it every day. But gratitude doesn't ask you to feel perfect. It asks you to feel present. And in this moment, you are. So say to yourself, thank you, body, for all the mornings you rose with me, for all the nights you carried me into sleep, for every movement, every stillness, and every signal, for never abandoning me even when I abandoned you. Let those words land, and let this stillness hold you. You don't have to do anything right now. You don't have to move, and you don't have to change a thing. You only stay for a few more breaths. And let this be the softness you rarely allow yourself. Let this be the stillness you didn't know you needed. And let this be the gratitude you carry forward. Not loud or perfect, but just real and just enough. Staying here as long as you like. And then if you're ready to come back to the world, find a little movement somewhere in your body. Maybe the hands or the feet or the head. And then if you're on the earth, bringing yourself up, sitting up. And no matter where you are, bringing your hands back to your heart as your eyes open up. And in this season of gratitude, just knowing that I am so grateful for all of you. In one way or another, all of you have touched my life. And I sincerely hope that taking my yoga practice has touched your life and made it better. In gratitude, love, and light. Namaste.